If you invested just $300 a month into the SP 500 starting at age 25 and never increased it, you could end up with over $1 million by retirement, not because you're a genius, not because you picked the next Bitcoin, but because you followed a boring system almost nobody sticks to. Meanwhile, millions of people spend years researching investing and never buy a single asset. Stay until the end, because the last point is the one that will actually change how you handle money. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact order I'd build wealth from scratch, the one investment I'd pick if I could only choose one, and the biggest beginner mistake that quietly destroys people financially. No complicated jargon, no fake guru strategies. Let's get into it. Here's a crazy stat. Nearly 60% of adults can't cover a $1,000 emergency without debt. That means one car repair, one hospital bill, one job loss, and their investing plan completely collapses. So if I started over today, the first thing I'd build is an emergency fund, not stocks, not crypto, cash. Specifically, I'd save 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account. If your monthly expenses are $2,000, your target becomes $6,000 to $12,000, because investing while living paycheck to paycheck feels exciting. Until life punches you in the face, and here's the emotional part nobody talks about. Money works differently when you stop panicking every month. You sleep better. You think clearer, you stop making desperate financial decisions. A simple starting goal: save your first $1,000 as fast as possible, sell unused stuff, cut one $8 food delivery habit. That alone saves almost $3,000 a year. But once your emergency fund is ready, the next step becomes incredibly important, because this is where most beginners either build wealth quietly or lose years chasing hype. Most people think investing means staring at charts all day. It doesn't. If I started investing today, I would open a simple brokerage account and buy one thing: an SP 500 index fund. That's it. An SP 500 fund owns pieces of the 500 largest companies in America, companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. Instead of betting on one company, you're buying the whole machine. Here's the difference. Person A spends 2 years trying to learn stocks and never starts. Person B invests $200 a month automatically into an index fund. 10 years later, Person B is massively ahead. Why? Because consistency beats intelligence in investing. And this is where beginners get trapped emotionally. They see someone online turning $1,000 into $20,000 with crypto or options trading. What they don't see are the thousands who lost everything quietly. The boring investor usually wins, but the next step is the real game changer, because even the perfect investment means almost nothing without this one habit. Quick question: if investing is so important, why do most people skip months? Because humans are emotional. We spend based on mood. That's why automation is powerful. Think of investing like brushing your teeth. You don't wake up every morning debating whether to do it. You make it automatic. If I started today, I'd set up an automatic transfer for every payday. Even $100 a month matters, at an average 10% annual market return. Investing $100 monthly for 30 years becomes roughly $200,000. That's the power of consistency plus time. And here's the surprising insight: your first $10,000 is usually the hardest, but after that, compound growth starts doing more work than you do. That's when investing stops feeling impossible and starts feeling addictive. But before you rush to download an investing app tonight, there's one warning you absolutely need to hear first. Before you do anything else, you need to hear this. The biggest mistake beginners make is investing money they'll need soon. That's how people get trapped. Imagine investing your rent money. The market drops 20%. Now you're forced to sell at a loss because bills are due. That's not investing. That's gambling under pressure. The stock market can drop hard in the short term. In 2020, major indexes crashed over 30% in weeks. But historically, the market has recovered and grown over long periods. That's why money you invest should stay untouched for at least 5 years. If short-term market drops scare you, your emergency fund probably isn't big enough yet. And trust me, protecting your downside matters more than chasing quick wins. I was going to save this for another video, but since you made it this far, here it is. Increase your investments every time your income goes up, even by 1%. If you get a raise from $3,000 to $3,300 a month and invest just $100 more, that tiny adjustment could add tens of thousands to your future wealth without changing your lifestyle much at all. That's how normal people quietly become financially free. So remember, build your emergency fund first, keep investing simple with broad index funds, and automate your contributions so emotions don't control your future. Because building wealth usually isn't about one massive decision, it's about small decisions repeated for years. If this gave you even one idea that could change your financial future, hit subscribe. I drop new money tips every week, the kind your school never taught you, and comment below, tell me which point hit you hardest. I read every single one.